Challenges to Democracy MCQ. Question 1. Which one of the following laws was enacted by the Government of India in October 2005? A. The Right to Property Act. B. The Right to Education Act. C. The Consumer Protection Act. D. The Right to Information Act. Answer: D. The Right to Information Act. Question 2. Which one of the following is a foundational challenge of democracy? A. Empowering women. B. Keeping military away from controlling government. C. Ensuring greater power to local governments. D. Empowering minority groups. Answer: B. Keeping military away from controlling government. Question 3. Which one of the following is an indicator of deepening of democracy? A. Installation of democratic government. B. Keeping military away from controlling government. C. Strengthening of the practices of democracy. D. Inclusion of women in party politics. Answer: C. Strengthening of the practices of democracy. Question 4. Which legal act is the best to empower people to carry out democratic reforms? A. The Right to Information Act. B. The Right to Freedom. C. The Right to Education. D. The Right to Move Freely. Answer: A. The Right to Information Act. Question 5. Every established democracy faces A. Challenge of expansion. B. Challenge of deepening of democracy. C. Foundational challenge. D. Dictatorship. Answer: A. Challenge of expansion. Question 6. Looking at the expanded definition, which one of the following statements is not correct about democracy? A. The rulers elected by the people must take all the major decisions. B. Elections must offer a fair choice to the people to change the current rulers. C. The choice should be available to all people on an equal basis. D. To exercise this choice, government must not be limited by basic rules of the Constitution and citizens' rights. Answer: D. To exercise this choice, government must not be limited by basic rules of the Constitution and citizens' rights. Question 7. In Nepal, Constituent Assembly about to be elected, unrest in Terai areas, Maoists have not surrendered arms. A. Foundational challenge. B. Challenge of expansion. C. Deepening of democracy. Answer: A. Foundational challenge. Question 8. In Belgium, one round of constitutional change takes place, but the Dutch speakers, not satisfied, want more autonomy. A. Foundational challenge. B. Challenge of expansion. C. Deepening of democracy. Answer: B. Challenge of expansion. Question 9. Democracy does not stand for A. Democratic right. B. Elections. C. Violence. D. Accommodation of diversity. Answer: C. Violence.
Before we move further, if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get notification of new lessons and MCQs. If you like the content we make, please like the video by giving it a thumbs up and share the video with your friends and classmates.
Question 10. Which one of the following situations represents the success of democracy? A. U.S. as the only superpower disregards the UN and takes unilateral action. B. General Pinochet government defeated, but army is still under control of many institutions. C. The King of Nepal Birendra accepted constitutional monarchy. D. Integration of French-speaking and Dutch-speaking people in Belgium. Answer: D. Integration of French-speaking and Dutch-speaking people in Belgium. Question 11. Which one of the following is not true regarding democratic reforms? A. Legal measures can sometimes prove to be counterproductive. B. The media should play an active role. C. Legal measures always help in reforming politics. D. Political empowerment and participation of citizens can help. Answer: C. Legal measures always help in reforming politics. Question 12. What is the tempting way of reforming politics? A. Legal ways. B. Illegal ways. C. Both A and B. D. None of the above. Answer: A. Legal ways. Question 13. How many parts of the globe is not under democratic government? A. 1/6. B. 1/4. C. 1/3. D. None of the above. Answer: B. 1/4. Question 14. Which one of the following countries is facing the challenge of expansion of democracy? A. India. B. US. C. Sri Lanka. D. All of the above. Answer: D. All of the above. Question 15. What is not true regarding a challenge? A. Any sort of problem or difficulty is called a challenge. B. A challenge is a difficulty which is significant and which can be overcome. C. A challenge is a difficulty that carries within it an opportunity for progress. D. Once we overcome a challenge, we go up to a higher level than before. Answer: A. Any sort of problem or difficulty is called a challenge. Question 16. Mention reforms that Indian democracy needs. A. New laws to ban undesirable things. B. It is important to improve quality of political participation by ordinary citizens. C. Reforms in the administration that will reduce corruption in the political circles. D. All of the above. Answer: D. All of the above. Question 17. Which one of the following statements about democracy is false? A. People feel free and equal in a democracy. B. Democracies resolve conflict in a better way than others. C. Democratic government is more accountable to the people. D. Democracies are more prosperous than others. Answer: D. Democracies are more prosperous than others. Question 18. In which of the following country, women are not allowed to take part in public activities? A. India. B. South Africa. C. Saudi Arabia. D. Chile. Answer: C. Saudi Arabia. Question 19. Which one of the following is not true regarding how politics can be reformed? A. Only legal constitutional changes can reform politics. B. There is a need to strengthen democratic practices. C. Citizens' organizations and media should play an active role. D. The citizens should be empowered through rights like the right to information. Answer: A. Only legal constitutional changes can reform politics. Question 20. Which one of the following law is a good example of a law that seeks to empower people to carry out democratic reforms? A. Right to Information Act. B. Law banning sale and purchase of alcoholic drinks in Haryana. C. Law banning dowry. D. None of the above. Answer: A. Right to Information Act. Q21. Which difficulty carries within it an opportunity for progress? A. Problem. B. Challenge. C. Dispute. D. Issue. Answer: B. Challenge. Q22. Which of the following represents a challenge to democracy? A. Women not allowed to take part in public activities in Saudi Arabia. B. Renewed violence in Sri Lanka following the breakdown of talks between the government and the LTTE. C. Money and muscle power during elections. D. All of the above. Answer: D. All of the above. Q23. In the context of the challenge of expansion, which of the following ideas is correct? I. Ensuring greater power to the local government. 2. Establishing a sovereign and functional state. 3. Extension of federal principles to all the units of federation. 4. Inclusion of women and minority groups. A. I. 2, 3. B. 2, 3, 4. C. I. 3, 4. D. I. 2, 4. Answer: C. I. 3, 4. Q24. Which one of the following situations represents the success of democracy? A. U.S. as the only superpower disregards the UN and takes unilateral action. B. General Pinochet government defeated, but army is still under control of many institutions. C. The King of Nepal, Birendra, accepted constitutional monarchy. D. Integration of French-speaking and Dutch-speaking people in Belgium. Answer: D. Integration of French-speaking and Dutch-speaking people in Belgium. Q25. Which challenge does countries face in making the transition to democracy and then instituting democratic government? A. Initial. B. Original. C. Foundational. D. Beginning. Answer: C. Foundational. Q26. What involves applying the basic principle of democratic government across all the regions, different social groups, and various institutions? A. Foundational challenges. B. Challenge of expression. C. Challenge of impression. D. Deepening of democracy. Answer: B. Challenge of expression. Q27. Foundational challenge includes: A. Bringing down the existing non-democratic regimes. B. Strengthening of the institutions and practices of democracy. C. Establishing a sovereign and functional state. D. All of these. Answer: A. Bringing down the existing non-democratic regimes. Q28. Democracy does not stand for: A. Democratic right. B. Elections. C. Violence. D. Accommodation of diversity. Answer: C. Violence. Q29. In Bolivia, Morales, a supporter of the water struggle, becomes prime minister. MNCs threaten to leave the country. A. Foundational challenge. B. Challenge of democracy. C. Deepening of democracy. D. None of these. Answer: C. Deepening of democracy. Q30. In Belgium, one round of constitutional change takes place, but the Dutch speakers, not satisfied, want more autonomy. Choose the correct one. A. Foundational challenge. B. Challenge of expansion. C. Deepening of democracy. D. Challenge of democracy. Answer: B. Challenge of expansion. 31. Democracy is called a good democracy if: A. The rulers elected by the people favor the majority only. B. The rulers elected by the people take no major decisions. C. The ruler elected by the people takes all the major decisions. D. The rulers elected by the people are in favor of minority only. Answer: C. The ruler elected by the people takes all the major decisions. 32. Which one of the following is not a common feature in different forms of democracy? A. Constitution. B. Elections. C. Right of senior citizens. D. Freedom of religion. Answer: D. Freedom of religion.
Question 33. Any person who can read and write in any Indian language is known as: A. Illiterate. B. Literate. C. Semi-literate. D. None of these. Answer: literate. Question 34. The idea of promoting one's region is known as: A. Regional imbalance. B. Regionalism. C. Regionality. D. Regional superiority. Answer: regionalism. Question 35. The ideology of believing supremacy of one's caste is known as: A. Caste hierarchy. B. Caste domination. C. Casteism. D. None of these. Answer: casteism. Question 36. Which act empowers the people to find out what is happening in the government? A. The Right to Information Act. B. The Information to Right Act. C. Both A and B. D. None of these. Answer: the Right to Information Act. Question 37. Studies on political and social inequalities in democracy show that: A. Inequalities exist in democracies. B. Development under democracy is not much different from that of dictatorships. C. Democracy and development go together. D. Dictatorship is better than democracy. Answer: inequalities exist in democracies. Question 38. Which of the following countries disintegrated due to the ethnic tension? B/W Serbs and Albanians. A. Sri Lanka. B. Belgium. C. Yugoslavia. D. Bolivia. Answer: Yugoslavia. Question 39. The following steps can be taken for the removal of poverty in India. A. Check the ever-growing population. B. Development of industries. C. To increase the agricultural production. D. All of these. Answer: all of these. Question 40. Following is the challenge to democracy. A. Corruption and inefficiency. B. Illiterate citizens. C. Communalism. D. All of these. Answer: corruption and inefficiency. Question 41. Name the country where right to vote is not given to women. A. China. B. Saudi Arab. C. Bangladesh. D. Iraq. Answer: Saudi Arab. Since December 12, 2015, Saudi Arabia has given right to vote to women to a limited extent in local level elections. Question 42. Which act is considered the watchdog of democracy? A. The Information to Right Act. B. The Right to Life Act. C. The Right to Information Act. D. None of these. Answer: the Information to Right Act. Question 43. How much of the world is working under democratic government? A. 1/4. B. 2/4. C. 3/4. D. None of these. Answer: 3/4. Question 44. Which among the given is the dominant form of government in the contemporary world? A. Dictatorship. B. Democracy. C. Military rule. D. None of these. Answer: democracy. Question 45. One round of constitutional change took place, but the Dutch speakers were not satisfied, they wanted more autonomy. Which country represents this situation? A. Belgium. B. France. C. Germany. D. Denmark. Answer: Belgium. Question 46. The Civil War came to an end in 2009, the process of reconciliation between different communities begins. Where did this happen? A. USA. B. India. C. Sri Lanka. D. South Africa. Answer: Sri Lanka. Question 47. Widespread sectarian violence, as the new government fails to establish its authority. Which country is this? A. Saudi Arabia. B. Iraq. C. Balochistan. D. Pakistan. Answer: Iraq. Question 48. Which of these comes under the democracy challenges? A. Democratic rights. B. Functioning of institutions. C. Elections. D. All. Answer: all. Question 49. Generally, all the suggestions or proposals about overcoming various challenges to democracy are called A. Democracy challenge. B. Deepening of democracy. C. Democracy reform. D. Challenge of expansion. Answer: democracy reform. Question 50. Democratic reforms are to be brought about principally through A. Political practice. B. Elections. C. Constituencies. D. Leaders. Answer: political practice. Question 51. Looking at the expanded definition, which one of the following statements is not correct about democracy? A. The rulers elected by the people must take all the major decisions. B. Elections must offer a fair choice to the people to change the current rulers. C. The choice should be available to all people on an equal basis. D. To exercise this choice, government must not be limited by basic rules of the Constitution and citizens' rights. Answer: to exercise this choice, government must not be limited by basic rules of the Constitution and citizens' rights.
Thank you for watching. Hope you like this video. If you do like, then please give it a thumbs up and share the video with your friends and classmates. If you are new here, do subscribe to the channel and press on the bell icon so that you will not miss out on the latest lessons and MCQs.